I think there's enough chaos here.
Enough chaos for what? That you don't have to make up stuff?
Yeah, to cause. I mean, it could just be this. Trying to make a living doing this could be chaotic enough to break up a marriage.
So you don't have to be a meth head. Yeah, but again, Steel Talk kept saying the internet's not real. I'm like, it's fucking real. It's real enough that your marriage is over.
I mean, the ghost of Mr. P is ending marriages. That's what we're witnessing.
I mean, Carlos, I think one of the things that I really appreciate about you and the perspective you bring to this world is you obviously, or at least you project that you come from a very stable, non-chaotic kind of existence, and that you walk in here and you're very calm and you've got these very thought out, linear thought processes and opinions. And it's a stark contrast to some of the characters here who are very much scattershot and inconsistent.
I've yet to show my testicles on stream.
Yeah, then it was dad shitting, or dad smoking while Ray. Wait, what was it? His dad would take a shit and smoke while Ray took a shower. How traumatizing is that? Very or not that much?
Well, I think we actually talked about it on that episode.
Yeah, we forget though
that crossing of a boundary that's supposed to be. We were talking about those intimacy, and again. Here may be a great example or explanation why this happens. Whenever we break those types of boundaries in terms of space and intimacy, they become normalized if they're done at a very young age. So you see those people breaking those space and intimacy boundaries at a later age.
That's why Ray plays grab ass.
Or that's why a person may transgress boundaries.
Oh wait, that leads Ray to do it?
Experiences we have as a child.
Wow. So that's why he grabbed that lady because his dad took a shit while he was taking a shower because you have no boundaries.
What a world.
So that's why he went real fast on my girlfriend to give her an awkward hug.
Yes.
So so when you're a child, the universe is your family. You don't really know much of what else is out there. So whatever you learn early on becomes normalized as kind of this is the way the world works. So if someone who is in power will sit next to you in a time and space where you're supposed to be alone, it suggests that is normalized and okay. And then you do it because you think it's normalized and okay. Just like you put on pants, just like you brush your teeth, you do what you see and are told is right to do.
Yeah, because the way Ray grabbed that black lady in that video, I wouldn't grab my wife like that on our wedding night. It was just, it's like, first of all, it's a surprise attack. He's going near her titties, and it's just like, and then he's kissing her, and she's not like happy about any of it.
It was
they all had awkward faces.
That's a good title for today's show, Awkward Faces.
All right, how do you, if you're somebody, generally speaking, who constantly crosses those personal boundaries to the point where you repel people, how do you reverse that?
It's a great
generally
question.
Speaking.
Yeah. So generally speaking, the hardest part about behavior is insight. So whenever we have an impulse and then we have a behavior, they almost become kind of this, we call it a primary signal. As soon as I think of it, I do it. So I want to go grab somebody. As soon as I get the impulse to do it, I'm doing the behavior. The trick is, how do you slow the mind down so that automatic thoughts aren't in control of behavior? And you give someone time enough to say, okay, this is just one of a possible number of options for what I should do next. Let me see. And you go through kind of the steps of slowing down that thought process. So you get we call it a secondary thought process.
Ray, did you get all that?
But again, that becomes challenging in the context of substance use. And people are very impulsive when they're using substances, and also become more impulsive with medical issues like head injuries.
Oh, that you're blaming on head injuries.
Been with this Cleveland gig. Why did it get canceled?
Columbus.
Sorry, Columbus. My bad.
I sold tickets. I just not enough. And if Chad wants to bet me, ask Chad how many tickets I sold and what the thing was. But I did not meet the.
Chad's not here.
And it got postponed.
All right.
It got postponed to the fall, and yeah, he's saying there are people in the books to be at the show. All right.
It did get postponed. I knew he would say that.
When I get home.
Hang up on him. Hang up on him.
I gotta
Hang up
go.
on him.
I gotta pee.
I knew he's gonna say it got postponed. He sold tickets that got postponed. I think they'll never have him back. Once they find out you can't sell any tickets, you're done. You're dead to them.
But it's interesting. He did say that it was not enough tickets, not because of a complaint.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I didn't hear that part.
I believe him.
Yeah, he said he didn't say anything about like they said there was concern and he even didn't deny that. He just said it wasn't enough tickets.
Yeah, they don't say. Yeah, honest. I knew it was a long shot anyway. Ray Devito selling tickets on a Sunday in May in Ohio. It doesn't work that way. But Ray is like, he's delusional. Even now, he's still pretending that he's something. And he's talking to Carlos Danger, and he's like, I'm gonna go live later I mean, it's like people will watch, but he's a fucking idiot. He should just embrace that he's a fucking idiot loser, right?
Well, I'm surprised
to the
he's calling.
Sorcerer now. Shouldn't at some point, like if you're a Kardashian, everybody hates you. Just embrace the fucking hate and trying to make some money. Ray's never going to be a successful comic, and the fact that he's like, they're going to rebook me. They're not going to rebook him. Everybody says that. Levy, that's the Levy playbook 101. They're going to rebook us. They're not.
What you're expecting is they've set up the expectation of if you hear any more bad news in this conversation, I will let it roll off my back.
Wow, exactly.
And yet the turn is,
have you been crying? So then why have you been crying about Kevin trashing you all the time?
I'm not crying about Kevin trashing me.
Yes, you have. You've been crying about it.
so
No,
so,
I'm not.
so he sets him up again. He reinforces roll off the back, and he says he asks Ray to demonstrate, and he does. So again, it's reinforcing this initial messaging of
if this is not the best show ever, what is? What is the best show ever? Come on.
Crying about it. That guy hates my guts, so be it. That's fine. I did a drawing of him last night. I don't care. Go ahead. The second I'm going to go run on a treadmill. Go ahead and trash me. I don't care.
Well, do you care that your comedy gig got canceled and you're out $600?
and that's the turn. It's really, really great comedy from
The sip on the drink is classic.
Yeah,
where he's like, okay, what am I doing now? Like,
so that goes back to the question about the food issue. Caloric intake, eating, drinking can be a soothing mechanism.
Right.
What comedy gig you talking? How do you know about what's going on in my life?
I'm talking about the Funny Bone, the Club Miss Funny Bone.
Yeah, all right. We'll leave some of it. All right. If they trash me, I don't give a shit. Go ahead, trash me. All right, peace.
Wow, the full sip.
So that was something.
It's not 11/22/63, but it's definitely something. I mean, it's like watching Ray just,
Again, that's the, remember we were talking about the Freud's definition of comedy. It's you're setting up the subconscious expectation,
right,
and then you go the other direction, and that's why that was comedy.
Wow.